Hello campers, welcome back. I have with me today Elijah, our young ninja apprentice in training, and we're going to do a stealth water crossing. Stand by. When you get in the water, we're going to want to do something with the top part of your body. So I have for you a brand new and unissued True Spec boonie. Ta-da! This water crossing brought to you by True Spec.
This
So
is
there's that.
Probably also True Spec.
This is True Spec.
Yeah.
These are True
Pants
Spec.
are True Spec.
This is True Spec. This is True Spec.
Yeah.
Like, there you go. All right, so we got our hole as small as we can make it. We're going to come down below that point. We're going to grasp that, and we really make sure we seal that off. And we're going to come back over it like that, and then we'll really lock these two together. Okay.
And yes, we realize what this plant is. Save it in the comments.
Yeah, people are always
me crazy.
pointing out, you're in poison ivy. I'm like, yeah, I was born and raised in it, and I have never had it.
Yeah, it drives me insane. It's like my pet peeve in the comments.
Some people are just born tough, and obviously y'all ain't one of them. Worrying about, you can't worry about stuff like a tick on your scrotum. That's part of it. Okay, so now
I'd rather enjoy the occasional tick on my scrotum.
we're doing this with a pretty lightweight pack, but rest assured this will work with a pack. I've done it personally up to a 70-pound pack. I don't remember Josh Inyart, the gray bearded Green Beret. Check his channel out. We filmed a water crossing a few years ago, and we used a big ruck for that. That was a Malice by Tactical Tailor. Yeah, and it was heavy. I had a lot of stuff in it. So we want to place this, make sure everything's secured and tight, obviously. And if you have a larger pack, placing things in dry bags helps to make that pack buoyant to a certain degree if you didn't have time to do this, you know what I mean? All right, so we're going to place that kind of in the middle. All right, now if you'll get on the other side, we'll stage this. We're going to go ahead and get you buttoned up here. Kind of roll through there and snap these guys. You can do this with a regular tarp. Just bring the four corners together and then do the gooseneck on top as you would the hood on a poncho.
You could also do it with the black garbage bag that's in my pack, but
yeah, but that wouldn't be as fun.
Not quite as fun.
Plus, we got to teach our young ninja apprentice the skills he needs.
Yep.
You're the whole reason that I live, man. Really, being able to teach the next generation so that when I'm dead, there's people out there that haven't gone full retard. Okay, so what I like to do is we're going to twist this, and we're going to get a lot of twist going on. Just walk it out all the way. And with this small of a pack and this big a poncho, it's super easy. But when you get into your bigger packs, it can be a little more challenging. So we're just, bringing those two things together, okay? And we could even do a twist of both of those. So what you need to do now is get your cordage and figure out some way to make all of that stay together. Now in hot weather, it really doesn't matter as much because you're not risking your life to cross water. In the wintertime, we would make sure that we had dry clothing in here. We would put our fire kit in there so that when we got to the other side, if we needed to push into the woods and do a warming fire, we could. But this time of year, you don't have to do that. But I do want you to file that away in your mind. Like, if you ever did it in the wintertime, fire kit, dry clothes, that would be the whole reason to keep it waterproof.
That's the thing. I did a video on that maybe, was it a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, something like that. Well, I swam a little over a quarter mile across the lake in the wintertime, and I did not stage my clothes appropriately in the pack.
Yeah.
And I tied the knot too tight in the bag.
Yeah.
And you lose the dexterity. You can't function anywhere near like what you think you can after getting out of cold water and after being in there for half an hour.
Yeah.
So that was a poor planning on my part.
Well, that's why you use knots that you can get. You might even choose to take all your clothes off if that's all you have.
That's what I did. Yeah.
And get to the other side. In the summertime, just leave the clothes on.
Yeah.
Because it's going to feel refreshing when you get that evaporative cooling.
Yeah, but I would put, socks
right
in,
here, 'cause I've
socks
already
in
tied
last
that.
because those are going to go on first. Socks and underwear in last because those are going to go on first. Stage that stuff all accordingly.
If you're crossing the water by yourself, this is a safety thing. We want something that floats. If we catch a cramp or injury or something happens and we're out in the water longer, we want something we can kind of take that rest on, if you're swimming across a significant section of water. And that's one reason I like this loop here is you can hook,
This is your life preserver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's all kinds of ways to do it. I'm just going to tie this off so you don't have a lot of slack to deal with. All right, so see, you got a place for your hand to go through if you wanted it, or you can hold on to it like that, either way. All right, so we have taken our young Ninja and we have incorporated some natural vegetation into the loops on the boonie hat. We've pulled out some cam stick and put that on there to kind of subdue the shine on the skin. And solid color shirt, we can't do much with that.
Super ninja.
So now we're ready to enter the water. And kind of what we're doing, off camera is we're talking him through all this and coaching him. This really is for his benefit, teaching him how to do these types of skills because he lives in a rough neighborhood.
And wait, for all the people that want to tell us what poison ivy is and that we're in poison ivy, that's poison ivy.
Go ahead and veg him out right there.
So if you feel like telling me that we're playing in poison ivy,
there you go.
You can kiss it.
Yeah. All right, so how was that?
It was good. It was thick. It was fun. I liked it.
So could you use that to sustain your life in the water? Like if you had to really swim across a big body of water and you were going to stop and float, would that have worked for you?
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome, man. You did great.
Thanks.
Yeah, you keep going at this rate, you'll be full-fledged ninja, level 12, probably by winter.